Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. Welcome back to E4S. Oh my god, that was so cringe. Let's try that again. Hi guys, and welcome back to E4S. Now it's that time of year where you're all probably thinking, what do I do next? You've finished school, you're thinking about your next steps in your education, your career. I know, scary word. So today that's what we're going to be talking about, your next steps in your life. Now it's come to that time of year where a lot of people are leaving school, like yourself, and you're probably wondering, what's next for me? What do I do? What path do I go down? And that is what we'll be discussing today. Advice for 2021 school leavers. 2020 and 2021 have been very different years to what we all planned. Students have been massively affected, particularly school leavers who have been hoping to sit their exams this year and not been able to. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm so glad I didn't leave school during a pandemic. Hats off to you guys, congrats, you're doing great. But yeah, that aside, leaving school is extremely confusing and terrifying at the best of times, so to have to do that during a pandemic is, well, there are no words. One thing is for sure though, schools, career services and university have all rallied and come together during this difficult time to help school leavers. Do not hesitate to reach out and find support and find answers to your queries. Because let's face it, this is a very, very difficult time for everyone. Right, now let's get into the nitty gritty. Let's talk about all the options that school leavers have nowadays. Let's start off with the most popular, and that is universities. Traditionally, a lot of school leavers head to university to continue their education. Although many students have applied several months beforehand, it is still not too late to apply for those university clearings and also to change your university that you would like to go to or your desired course. Many universities open their clearings on A-level results day. Universities often extend their usual clearing hotline opening hours to around a week or so after the clearing to accommodate everyone and the increase in calls. But they will keep them open for several weeks, so you could apply for a course as late as early September, so don't worry. Of course though, the sooner you get in, the better. Now, if you have decided that you're going to university, it might be worth considering getting a part-time job whilst you're studying to earn some extra cash. You can do this by going onto our site and searching part-time jobs. We have loads. You can also filter it by location, so you can find a job that's in your university city. Also, if you'd like to earn some extra money whilst you're waiting to go to university, we have plenty of work from home jobs on our site also. So go and check them out. Moving on from universities, the next option is something that a lot of people overlook, and that is apprenticeships. Apprenticeships have been growing in popularity in recent years, and that is because that many employers are ready to employ apprentices and provide them with training. Apprenticeships are a great way for students to earn whilst they learn and gain experience throughout. The length of apprenticeships varies. Some can be as short as 1 year or up to 3 years. Some even offer you a degree during your time, and that is why apprenticeships are a great alternative to university. Apprenticeships are often overlooked, but the number of businesses now offering apprenticeships just highlights their potential. They are offered by many of the UK's biggest businesses, with brands such as Tesco, KPMG, Vodafone, Royal Mail, just to name a few. Some apprenticeships offer fantastic pay straight away, some just shy of £22,000 a year, whilst gaining experience and getting trained. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good to me. One massive benefit to apprenticeships is getting your foot in the door and securing yourself a job after the completion of your training. The phrase, get your foot in the door, is often thrown about, but normally that is the best way to secure yourself a career in the future. Okay, so now that we have spoken a little bit about apprenticeships, now it's time to start talking about getting straight into employment. Now that you've left school, you may be ready to put all the education behind you and jump straight into the world of work. This can be an extremely rewarding option as you get to earn money whilst doing something that you enjoy. It can be a great way of gaining experience straight away, something that is highly valued by employers, and therefore benefiting you in the future. Jumping straight into employment can also be a great way of you testing out a career that you might not really be sure if you want to do. Effectively, you're testing the water whilst getting paid for it. Thumbs up in my opinion. We have a range of school leaver jobs on our website, hiring all year round, which you can have a look at. Moving on to non-traditional gap years. Gap years are often associated with flying to Asia or skiing in the Alps, but you can make them whatever you want. Gap years can help out those that have deferred for a year from university or simply just don't know what they want to do and what their next steps will be. During your gap year, you may use it to learn new skills, gain qualifications, or earn money working whilst you figure out what you want to do. It can be a good way for you to gain some experience and help you in the direction of your next steps. A gap year can simply be a year out or a pause in your education. You make it what you want it to be. There are no set guidelines. Again, we have a range of temporary jobs that you can look at on our website that you may want to do whilst you're in your gap year. Those are all the options that we have for you today. Now, if you're still unsure about what you want to do, and I'm sure some of you still are, it's a very difficult decision to make. Head to the National Careers Service website to gain further information, advice and help. Also, I just want to put this in at the end of the video because I feel like it's super important, especially at the times that we're in at the moment. If you feel that the coronavirus pandemic has had a negative impact on your mental health, visit the Mind website for guidance and support. I will leave a link to the website in the description for you, and also I'll link anything else that I feel is useful from this video in the description down below. One more thing to add just before I say goodbye to you guys. We at E4S have a student podcast called Your Career Kit. We discuss career tips and advice, and we have some great guests lined up. We have CEOs, Olympic athletes and apprentice winners. We are live on both Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so go and listen, have a little rummage through, see what you can find over there. And yeah, that is everything for today's video, guys. We really hope you enjoyed watching our video. Be sure to subscribe and leave us a comment down below telling us what you'd like us to do for you guys and show you. And yeah, we really hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you in our next one. Bye guys.